From its ancient alchemical roots to its presence in modern society, alcohol embodies a paradox, a substance that offers temporary relief while obscuring deeper truths. The bottle on your shelf holds more than just liquid. It carries a hidden legacy tied to mysticism and transformation, a connection so profound it could shift your understanding of reality forever. The origins of the word alcohol trace back to Arabic, where it initially referred to a refined powder used to enhance vision, both physically and metaphorically. Over time, the term evolved to signify the essence extracted through alchemical distillation, a process not just of material refinement, but of spiritual transformation. In the realm of alchemy, distillation symbolizes purification, a method of extracting the most potent essence from crude matter. This mirrors the soul's journey, enduring trials to emerge closer to the divine. However, when misused, alcohol becomes a deceptive substitute for true spiritual elevation, imitating transcendence while ultimately leading to disconnection. Rather than uplifting consciousness, it often dulls the mind, anchoring the soul further into the material world. Spiritual traditions often compare the soul to a flame, striving to reunite with its divine source. Alcohol, by lowering vibrational frequencies, interferes with this connection, acting as a veil that obscures awareness. While meditation, prayer, and self-discipline elevate consciousness, alcohol offers a fleeting illusion of liberation, a temporary escape from material burdens, rather than a genuine transcendence. Unlike spiritual practices that sharpen intuition and clarity, alcohol inhibits the pineal gland, the so-called third eye, which many traditions regard as the gateway to higher perception. Over time, habitual consumption clouds spiritual awareness, leaving individuals feeling lost, disconnected, and unable to access their deeper purpose. Alcohol also serves as a symbol of samsara, the cyclical suffering of birth, death, and rebirth in Eastern traditions. The temporary pleasure it provides inevitably leads to a crash, fueling a cycle of craving and dissatisfaction. Like the karmic loop that binds the soul to illusion, alcohol perpetuates attachment to fleeting highs, preventing lasting fulfillment. This pattern stems from a misplaced longing for transcendence, the same yearning that drives seekers toward enlightenment. However, because alcohol is a material substance, it can never truly satisfy the soul's desire for divine union. Instead, it offers a counterfeit experience, a quick escape that deepens disconnection from the true path of awakening. The spiritual journey requires recognizing and redirecting this longing. Practices such as meditation, chanting, and devotional service provide the lasting transcendence that alcohol only mimics. Through conscious effort, the cycle of dependency can transform into a path of liberation, allowing the seeker to access the authentic joy and unity they unconsciously seek. Understanding alcohol's symbolic paradox, its alchemical roots in purification versus its modern role in indulgence, sheds light on the deeper wisdom of ancient spiritual teachings. Mystics across traditions consistently emphasize clarity, awareness, and inner connection as the keys to liberation, qualities that alcohol diminishes. Renowned spiritual figures have long warned against intoxication, distinguishing between false and true liberation. The Sufi poet Rumi often wrote of drunkenness, but his references were metaphorical, describing divine ecstasy rather than physical intoxication. For Rumi, real liberation comes from love for the divine, not from substances that numb the senses. Similarly, spiritual teacher Osho saw alcohol as a barrier to mindfulness, describing it as an anesthetic used to escape rather than confront life's challenges. Paramahansa Yogananda, a revered yogic master, warned that alcohol weakens willpower and disturbs inner harmony, making deep meditation and self-realization more difficult. Across spiritual traditions, alcohol is viewed as an obstacle to enlightenment. Buddhism includes abstaining from intoxicants as one of its 5 precepts, recognizing their role in clouding judgment and ethical living. Hindu scriptures caution against alcohol, linking it to moral degradation and loss of self-discipline. In Sufism, while wine is poetically used to symbolize divine love, physical intoxication is discouraged as it diverts the seeker from spiritual unity. Gnostic Christianity also warns against attachment to material pleasures, emphasizing that true fulfillment lies in spiritual knowledge, not sensory indulgence. This paradoxical role of alcohol is evident even in the Bible, where wine is central to sacred rituals, yet excessive drinking is condemned. Proverbs 21 states, "Wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise." This duality underscores alcohol's potential to either connect or disconnect the soul from its spiritual essence, depending on how it is approached. In alchemical and mystical traditions, wine often symbolizes the divine elixir, the bliss of spiritual realization, rather than a physical beverage. The danger lies in mistaking the material for the spiritual, seeking transcendence through external means, rather than through inner transformation. Mystics describe divine intoxication as the ultimate spiritual experience, a state of boundless love and joy achieved through deep meditation and surrender to the divine. This form of ecstasy requires no substances. It arises from within. Mystics, throughout history, have provided methods for achieving this true intoxication. Meditation quiets the mind, allowing access to the inner divine presence. Devotional practices such as chanting and singing cultivate love and unity. Acts of selfless service dissolve the ego, opening the heart to divine grace. The Persian poet Hafiz beautifully captures this idea. "I am a hole in a flute that the Christ breath moves through. Listen to this music." This profound surrender to the divine allows true joy to flow effortlessly through the soul. Now is the time to lift the veil, break free from illusions, and reclaim your divine connection. If you have read this far, you are ready for the next step in your spiritual journey. Subscribe now, share this wisdom, and join in uncovering the hidden truths they never wanted us to know.